goes a long way.
Yeah.
These are the awareness, the boy needs something, then come to you, he can approach you, because we have a situation where fathers are not approachable. You're like, you are supposed to be like, yes, you're supposed don't fold, that kind of a thing. But fathers ought to be approachable. Spend time with your children. Don't assume that because I am yes, I understand the financial expectations of men is that you have to provide. There are certain things that are okay, that you have to, yes, you have to go out, but then making out time. One person I really, and I'm sorry that I'm just putting it up, one person that I really respect, one of my brother-in-laws, right? He spends, one thing I love about him, and I've never told him, this is the first time I'm actually mentioning it in open, is that he spends quality time with his children. All of them, the three of them, he spends quality time with them. Today, maybe this particular one, once is free and is on the weekend, we are going shopping, we are going swimming, we are going to watch a movie. All of them, just packs all of them in the car, and then we are all going out. And you know what thing I realized? I realized that the children are always happy, very, very happy. And I realized that building a very strong foundation for his children to all.
We get to, if for the lack of a better, we get those men that are already damaged, their mental health are already damaged. How do we get to that process?
Like the fact that you are not able to open up to people, the fact that you are not able to talk, the fact, when you are going through, because men talk about emotional, psychological, so when you find out that you don't socialize, you keep things in, you don't tend to share, you're just like a pressure pot, right? And you just keep cooking everything in until everything just explodes in your face. You have to acknowledge them. Next thing, acknowledge that, okay, this is an issue, then seeking help is the next thing. So yes, at the beginning of the show, you really know commit to men, but I to men, whether it is offline. Actually, I want to help whether I am through any form of mental health condition. That's one of the things we have to know. Therapy to people that we can trust about the things we are going through is not weakness, it is strength.
That's
back men, right? Who men says that like we talk about having people around. Building a support system is not something that I'll wake up today and I'll just meet you and I'll say that you're my support system. It doesn't work that way. And I said something earlier on, for men, there are channels through which men tend to open up. And maybe I can go ahead and connect, because you know that all of you in that cluster are going through one or two things and you are trying to see how you can part, right? So that is the way to build a support system. You don't just wake up one morning to say support system. It's built over time, and then with intentional things, right? Building blocks, you know that okay, you are I can trust you now. We've gotten to that level where I can share. So I think those are the things that we actually need now. So for those damaged men, we have those kind of places they can start. They can acknowledge there is a problem, and then they can be well exposed in things that they love to open up.
Very eye-opening conversation that we just had. Unfortunately, our time is up because there's so much about. Yeah. And hopefully we'll get to have you again to talk about it. Dr. Wales, I really, really appreciate your time and your suggestions this morning.
Thank you so much.
Okay, it is still IBrandTV. On this segment, I must say that with the same intensity that international organizations have put into work for women and children, I think men deserve that much.
Yeah, we do.
We have a lot of international days for women and children. We have a lot of programs going on from USAID to UNI and all of them, United Nations generally. We don't have a lot of that for men, and we should do that for men. They deserve that much.
Colin.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Our ambassador.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I don't mind. Honestly, I would champion that. Thank you once again, Dr. Wills, for coming. IBrand Daybreak. When we return, we'll bring you more interesting conversations. Do stay with us.
Hi guys, it's your girl Nemi Mac right here, and you are watching IBrandTV. Don't tune out.
Hi, my name is Elizanam. You're watching IBrand Television. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Aproko Doctor, and keep watching IBrandTV.
Hi guys, it's Gwen Halley, and this is IBrand Television.
My name is Ambrose Akachukwu-Ezewani.
My name is Ifirogene Victoria Ausa, and I want you to keep on watching IBrandTV.
Keep on watching IBrandTV.
Hi guys, Monica Oga here, winner MTN Project Film West Africa Season 4. I'm a singer-songwriter, and keep watching IBrandTV. Don't touch it. Don't go nowhere. I love you.
Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's your boy Frankie Walter. Keep watching IBrandTV. If you're not watching this, I wonder what you're watching. Stay safe.
I'm Kemi Sings. Shout out to IBrandTV. This is the Love is the Greatest concert, which we just held, and it was successful. I love you all.
Without doubt, you have used several cooking oils before, but one thing is sure, you have never experienced true soya oil. This is not your regular cooking oil, it is a cooking oil with soul. From our quality ingredient selection to blending, extraction, about your health. Besides giving you a delicious experience, true oil improves your digestive health and improves your overall well-being. For inquiries, mouth-watering recipes, and more, connect with us on social media. Soya oil. Make the choice that keeps you and your loved ones healthy.
Hypertension. Hypertension is by 2025. In Nigeria, The prevalence of hypertension is at 32.8%, while analysts recently estimated the countrywide prevalence to be between 12.4 and 34.8%. These statistics is that between a staggering 20.08 million and 56.37 million Nigerian citizens are hypertensive. The prevalence of hypertension is also increasing globally. In 2000, 907 million had hypertension with a prevalence rate of 26.4%. These are projected to increase to 1.54 billion affected individuals and a prevalence rate of 29.2% in 2025. Incidence rates of hypertension range from 3 to 18% depending on the age, gender, ethnicity, and body size of the population studied. In Nigeria, more than 7.5 million deaths are attributed to the condition. These account for 57 million disability-adjusted life years, which accounted for about 3.7.
Ice next time.
Down. Put it down, Hi, Uche. Good morning.
Good morning, Debbie.
Hi,
I was hoping you
Bless.
were going to add the new title you got on Friday to it.
Yes, the local champion. You know, I was actually, telling a group of friends that I'm now the new local champion, and they didn't seem to understand.
People don't understand that the
Get to
local
the state
champion.
level.
I mean, you start
have
from
to.
somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is me in the, basking in my local
Paying your
champion
dues.
glory.
In the process.
Yeah, and I hope I'm making y'all proud in the grassroots. I hope I'm making y'all proud.
See, PSA, I don't know this girl. She's not my friend. You don't relate.
All right, a lot happened over the weekend. A lot happened, and Uche actually made mention of one. Unfortunately, it is actually part of our story. And the Interior Minister. So the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, has called for the establishment to protect the nation's power infrastructures against vandals. The minister said that at the passing up parade, 150 personnel, second batch of mining marshal at the NSCDC complex, Sauka, Abuja. He expressed concern over the incessant attack on power infrastructure across the country by vandals, terrorists, stressing that no nation would develop without adequate investment in the power sector. Urging the Commander General of the SCDC to set up a squad that would tackle power vandals, Tunde Ojo said, and I quote, "The next time I come here, I want to see my Power Rangers. I mean, people that will protect our distribution lines, people who protect our genscos, people that will protect every power sector." End of quote. Let's take a look at some of the reactions first. We don't ask your question yet. Now, the first reaction. This one is very funny. It came with a picture, and how do you react, Blessed? Let's start with you.
I said I have questions.
Wait,
so
first.
let's take our question
Hold
first.
down.
Let's take our question first.
This girl, react first.
I just remember, back in the day when we were still very much younger. Just soon. So I just the soundtrack or whatever it is it's called just came to my mind. So Power Rangers.
Second.
take it. So if we're bringing that back, all the time, okay. So if they're bringing that back, it's fine. We want them to help us secure our infrastructure. I think that's going to lead to more than 20 hours of.
They should go ahead.
They should go ahead.
All right. Uche, your question.
Yes, please. It's part of what Blessed God said. Like, when they come out, are we going to have the ding, 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 ding?
Yes, no.
So, Power Rangers. They're not the red. Are they going to be wearing the same costume?
I don't know. That was less than the
yes. So, one of the commenters just said, there will be a budget for it. There will be a ministry for it. There will be a bill for it. So when they implement it, we'll have to start.
Since we're all mentioned
personnel clean water, NCDC had warned the public of the increasing trends of cholera causes and that's arising across the country. Now, the census said from 11th, 2024, a total of 1,140 cases of cholera with 30 deaths have been reported from 96 local government areas in the area. It noted that 10 states that contributed 90% to the burden of cholera includes Bayelsa, Zamfara, Abia, Cross River, Bauchi, Delta, Katsina, Imo, Nasarawa, and Lagos State. Let's take a look at how netizens are responding to this new outbreak. Now, hospitals are running out of bed space in Lagos because of cholera. There's an outbreak of cholera in the country. People are fighting for their lives. People are dying. Please keep safe, eat safe, drink safe, practice proper washing of hands, and spread the news. Another reaction said, when it comes to building houses with 48 hours quit notice, you will know there is a government. But when it comes to the basics of governance, to combat easily preventable diseases like cholera, the government is nowhere to be found. In that reaction, if you drink water and it has a funny smell or taste, stop drinking it immediately. If you notice you're passing out more stool than normal, non-stop, run to the hospital. Cholera is brutal, especially for kids. Another reaction, which is the last reaction. There's cholera outbreak in Lagos and people are dying, especially on the island. Please cook your food at home, at least for now. Uche, how do you react to this?
It's so sad. It is very sad. And then it makes you realize how much people or how many people do not have access to the cholera vaccine, because there is a cholera vaccine and it is available in Nigeria. So if we claim to have been able to overcome it, as is used to be in the news some time ago, why are we having this issue now? And when you the environment, all those other states that you mentioned, I'm sure they have their issues, but I'm going to talk about Lagos State that I live in, and the fact that it is dirty. It is dirty, and we must call it what it is.
Yeah.
The waterways, the gutters, the refuse dump, the air. It's so sad, and all these things help and join together, holding hands to weaken everybody's immune system. So when a little thing drops like this, it affects more people than it should normally. Healthcare should be taken more seriously.
Sorry.
Excuse me, generally in the country. It is so sad that, okay, we are still at the point where we say outbreak is where already running out of beds. It hasn't even hit mainland yet. And hospitals are already running out of beds. So do we even have hospitals at all? That should be the question. It's so sad.
It's really sad. I must say here that the Lagos State government, in my own opinion, are not really proactive to this. Cholera outbreak, this is not the first in Nigeria. We've seen it in other states. But the thing here is, if it is not in my state, then we are safe. So it just shows that government are not placing more premium on the health of their citizens, and then they are not being proactive to issues like this. But like the word we get there, Nigerians should just have to be proactive with themselves and ensure that they keep safe and ensure that all guidelines are being maintained and observed this period.
I was talking with somebody, when was it, on Saturday? I was talking with Ma, and she was like saying that when she came to Lagos, part of the culture shock she had, that almost every restaurant, mama puts, like we call them, is close to a gutter. Does it have to always be close to a gutter? And stench, smell, dirty, mucky water flooded. Why? And people go there to sit down to eat.
Yeah, people say they prefer to eat over there because it's cheaper.
I was going to say that.
Eating death.
But do you now? Let's even look at it. Cholera in 20. We have the same government that actually puts Agbero on the road and extorts them from money.
Do
you understand? Exactly. They're still paying close to that gutter, which is what they can afford, and that is the cheapest that netizens can actually, you know, get access to eat. Look at now, tomato and pepper. There is no tomato, there is no pepper. There's cholera outbreak. You cannot order food because you don't know what is going on, what is going to happen. So what then?
Exactly.
Are we? So for me, I blame the government. I don't blame anybody that actually does the food sellers. I don't blame them. If I can actually, I need to do something to feed my family, and selling food beside the gutter is the option. I will sell the food. Yarisi from the other side will come and buy.
It's just
Sadiq will come and buy. You understand what I'm saying?
It's all intertwined, and there's so much to be done.
Yeah.
It shows
so much to be done.
lack of good governance in the country.
Exactly.
And yesterday I was speaking to my mom about something. So they brought out new statistics for inflation and said Nigeria, we have over 40%. I think 40%.
It has gotten 40%.
Yes.
33.9%.
Is it 33.9?
Yeah.
So I sat down to now think about it. The price of RAM now, the cheapest, Jale, you know what they call Jale? That's the final, 700,000. Now this is a statistic, 700,000 naira. In 2015, you can get a RAM for 60,000 naira. Let's please let me calculate
the timeline
and the increase.
2016 and now.
Yes, 2015 and now.
2015 and now.
So how is it that we are now getting 33 points?
Food inflation is 40%.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, food inflation is 40%. Yeah.
So
the
now
inflation itself is
33.9%. to now, how many percent is that? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Somebody is tampering with the statistics. It's not right. A small bowl of pepper is 10,000 naira. When I mean small bowl of this, is 10,000 naira. As of 2015, you will get a bag of tomato and pepper for 10,000 naira. So how is it that who arrived at 40%? We are experiencing famine, and somebody is busy lying behind statistics, saying it is 40%. So we are in for what? This one is hunger.
Yeah, that's the truth. The insecurity situation in the country is so bad. Farmers cannot even afford to go to the farm, and that alone is what is causing all of this.
And that is why a lot of people have called for the federal government to come to a point where they call a state of emergency.
Then actually declare the state of emergency.
When you declare state of emergency, that I know of, in my knowledge of studying and researching and watching other parts of the world, if you call a state of emergency on anything, even on you put things in place, modalities, action points, things that would, and people will be seeing it play out. So he called a state of emergency on food. Ngwana, what is happening? On paper, national TV announcements to look good, and that's it.
What am I going to use a goat for? Is it goat they used to use for a layer? So let's take a look at some of the reactions. Like I said, it's family matter. Now the first reaction, someone said he shouldn't have bothered to buy the goat since he has one goat at home, which is the wife. Another reaction, they are better appointment and communicate needs without resorting to such destructive behavior. Another reaction, these ones are not wives but the downfall of a man. She can work for her own money to buy a cow. She just wants to show off. What a pity. Another reaction says she's right. A woman needs first. The man is supposed to be arrested too. Another reaction. You deserve better, girl. Fight for what you want. Go, girl.
Double purr.
Blessed, how do you react to this?
I'm still trying to process it. Honestly, I'm just trying to process it. So I'll just pass the baton to Uche. Let us do justice to this. So whatever is left of the conversation, Uche.
You know, I saw that video. I was too pissed to watch it. I think it was on Tunde Nuts or any of these blogs. I can't remember. I was too pissed to watch it because was that behavior? I wanted to add a bad word to it, but I'm not going to.
Right.
And then you're not telling me that that man actually bought goats. I thought she was behaving like that because the man didn't have money to buy stuff. And my immediate reaction to the man not having money to buy that is, why are both of you a couple? So both of you cannot decide that this year's layer we're not doing anything. There are several Christmases
the man that came out to say his fish he's going to use for his layer uncle.
You took it out of my mouth because I was going to get there. I sent you that video now.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Somebody said his fish they are going to use and do to this year's own. That's ram you have cost. And it's very, very, even the fish said you not see money to buy it. 1 kilo of Titus now is 5,000 something. Depending on the area you're buying it from. You cannot buy it to anything that is less than 4.9. One piece of fish, 2.5. Somebody bought goats. I am fighting them. See that woman, I got kneel her down, raise her hand and flog her very well. She don't have one complete sense. She's a
goatee.
She's the problem Nigeria is facing. She's part of Nigeria's problem.
Me, I'm not there.
Me, this one is not. This is women supporting women.
Yourself.
It doesn't mix. How do people think? I think I sent you another meme that says when you sit down and you think the way that in this current economic situation, somebody bought you a goat. It means that man won't come shame for your eye. You know what makes shame catch you.
Right.
That man probably doesn't have that money. I'm feeling very sorry for the man.
And that's why I said he needs a wife, not a goat. How will you feel so that put 2 goats in the house? Have you seen goats that the egg is correct?
I will kill that goat.
All right, this is actually the last story for today. But before we go, our question for the week. We had mental health talk before I came to the studio. So we are going to go to the streets of Lagos and ask people how is their mental health.
As men or generally? Okay.
Considering the way the economy is and all the constant buzz that's been happening. Considering how 50,000 is now the new 5,000 and 100,000 is now the new 10,000 naira. So we're going to ask if they understand what mental health is, and then go ahead to ask how their mental
Blessed
health
and
is.
I get to share our mental health, right?
Right.
When the time comes.
Right, of course.
Blessed. I have pad. Do you need pen and paper?
So,
because it's plenty.
I want to come to you for therapy.
I'm not a therapist, please.
Well, we hope that we get reaction and people house burst, on how the whole situation is. Yes, Uche, there you have it.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
You're welcome.
For bringing us up to speed. Brother, when you buy goats, you need to go home and rethink your life. Because that's the way it gets, you'll be wife. Now goats. All right, and this is where we enjoy today's edition. Thank you so much for being a part of it. We will return with another edition of iBrand Daybreak, but it will be on Friday. You want to stick around with iBrand Digital for great content. Follow our social media handles. It's iBrand_TV on Instagram, iBrandTV on X, and iBrandTV on YouTube. Do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. And while you're still layer and you're eating your meat, I hope you don't choke. Shall just be drinking water. My name is Uche Zoe.
My name is Deborah Eze.
I'm blessed. Thanks for watching. It's bye for now.